G'day legends, and thanks for tuning in. On this week's video, I'm working on my wife's VJ Valiant hardtop. I've got a stack of goodies there to go on the engine. So do us a favour, grab your cuppa or your coldie, kick back, relax, and enjoy the video. Right, yeah, so the plan with the hardtop is I want to get the cooling under control on this thing. Ever since I put the sniper on, it's been running a bit hotter, mainly when the aircon's on. So you got a big 3-core radiator in it and it's still getting warm. So what I've actually got there is I've got a new water pump. I've got a new Dizzy. The Dizzy's half wore out. I'm getting a new timing chain. Half the reason why, I've got to pull this thing apart initially to find out if it's got the single bolt cam gear or the 3-bolt cam gear. So I need to get it apart today to find that out, to get it overnighted, to get that timing chain here. So yeah, I'm going to do timing chain. I've got a set of lifters there. It's got one noisy lifter, so I'm going to do a set of lifters in it. Like I said, the Dizzy's half flogged out, so I think it's throwing the timing all over the shop along with the timing chain. So I got a new Dizzy, water pump, and yeah, so it's a couple of gaskets and stuff there. But yeah, I'm going to get it into this thing. I want to be able to, we want to be able to drive this thing and not worry about it getting warm. So time to get stuck into it, eh? Rightio, so first things first, I want to get this radiator out. So obviously I've got to drain it, unbolt it, cool, transmission cool lines, all that jazz. So I'll set these up, get this radiator and the front pulley ripped off, and see if we can get that harmonic balancer taken off this thing, eh? Yeah, so I got that radiator out. I just went ahead and put the puller on the balancer. So let's see if we can get this thing cracked. Oh, and it's just going to turn over on me. This is alright. Alright, now I'm going to try and lock this thing up to stop it from turning over. Alright, give us a sec. Rightio, so I got a screwdriver locked up in that puller, and it seems to be working its way off there now. Looking at the timing indicator anyway, so it's getting a bit easier by the feel of that. So I'll continue getting this off, and then we'll work towards getting that time cover off, eh? Rightio, so I got that balancer off, came off without too much drama. So I'm gonna go ahead, get this alternator bracket removed, and yeah, try and get that timing cover off first, establish what that timing chain is, and then yeah, work towards getting that water pump off. Rightio, so I just ripped that timing cover off, and have a go at this. Wow, this thing mustn't got a lot of service before the wife bought it, and this is the reason why I wanted to change this timing chain. Have a look at that. Like, yeah. So the time is just all over the shop in this thing, I reckon, from that chain being able to slap backwards and forwards. But anyway, I got that off, and yeah, it worked out. It's a 3-bolt. So that was the main objective for today, but I'll keep going, see if I can get this water pump off. Alrighty, so I managed to get that water pump off, and it felt pretty good before I pulled it off. Like, it doesn't feel any slap in it, and the impeller looks pretty good, so I don't think it's all too old, or yeah, it hasn't been on there that long considering. But yeah, anyway, that's off. So what I'm going to do, pull this rocker cover and side plate off, and I might rip that Dizzy out too, in readiness to fit some new parts, eh? Rightio, so that's going to do it for today. I got them lifters out and the timing chain off, so I'll get that new timing chain ordered tomorrow. Get those lifters soaking in engine oil so they full of oil when they're assembled, and yeah, wait for tomorrow, get this thing cleaned up and start putting it back together, eh? Hey, g'day legends, so we're back at it for another week. I just got back from work, so back on the Valiant. I just went ahead, used the oxy to heat up the old timing gear. That was on the crank, so I just got it off. Now I sort of got to go through, a bit of a tedious task, clean everything up, clean the engine up, all the timing cover, rockers, all that jazz. Get ready for the new timing set to go on, which I've got here somewhere. Maybe not. I think it's still in the house. So yeah, you got to put the new timing set on. Once that's on, put the timing cover back on, lifters in, all that jazz. But yeah, first off, bit of cleaning. Rightio, so just giving that front of the block a clean up and the sump and that. Went and grabbed this timing set. Yeah, it looks like it's JP Performance set, so let's peel it out of the packet. That's what we're working with. So yeah, I'll get this timed up, slid on, and yeah, I'll have to go ahead and clean all that timing cover and that up, get that buttoned up, and yeah, move on to the next job, eh? Right, yeah, so I got that new timing chain installed, and as you can see, there's no slap in this chain. Like, if you remember from the start of the video how bad that original chain was, yeah, this thing's a hell of a lot better. There's next to no movement in it, so I'm really happy with that. Yeah, Loctite and tension those retaining bolts, and then I've cleaned up this timing cover, and I thought I didn't remember these things having this deflector guide in there, and it's because they didn't. This thing's been modified. I don't know when, but yeah, someone's went ahead and put that in there. Not sure why. They probably should have just changed the timing chain, but anyway. So we'll leave it in there. It's been in there that long now. Won't hurt to keep it there. But got the new seal installed. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get this gasket glued on, and yeah, get this cover fitted, eh? Rightio, so I got that timing cover on. It's all squared away. Let that sealant dry off. And I went ahead and pulled out all the lifters and sat them in this bucket of oil. Probably can't see them, but there's a tiny heap of air bubbles there. Just let them bleed out, get all the air out of them so they're good to go. Yeah, once I'm installing them in the engine. So I've got to head to town now. I just got a message saying I bought a fridge and a microwave for up the block at Balgal. So yeah, when I work up there, I've got some cold water and can heat me smargo up and all that. And also I got a message that my new merch has turned up. I've got some bucket hats and starby coolers and polos and stuff just turned up, so I'm pretty keen to go and pick them up and see what they look like. And yeah, hit us up in the comments, let us know if any of you are keen on buying some of the merch, and I'll let you know how to get hold of me from there. But yeah, I'll go and pick this stuff up and we'll get back into the valet. Rightio, so it's 2 days later. Got a bit sidetracked with a few other projects there, but I left you off. I got that timing chain and timing cover fitted. Those lifters bled out. I manually pumped them. They've been sitting for 2 days now, so they're good to go in. Got all the push rods and rocker gear cleaned up. So what I'll do is I'll sit you down, do a bit of time lapse, get all that done. Then once that's done, we'll move on to the Dizzy and yeah, getting the balancer, fitted the radiator, and yeah, see if we can get this thing running, eh? Let's get into it. Rightio, so like I was saying before, I was going to swap this Bosch Dizzy into this thing and get rid of the standard Valiant one because I thought it had too much play in the shaft, but looking at it now, I just slotted it back in and it's not that bad, especially when you consider And hold this with one hand. If I hold the shaft, no, can't do it. Yeah, if I hold the shaft, yeah, that's getting as much or more movement out of this Bosch Dizzy than the second valiant one. So I think what I'm going to do for now anyway is just run the standard valiant Dizzy for it for now and see how it goes. If I'm still having issues, I'll swap it out with the Bosch one. But like I said, I'm happy with that Dizzy than the new one. So put it back together. I'm going to lock that Dizzy down, put the leads and the cap on, and get this radiator in and see what else I need to do to get this thing started and get it warmed up, eh? Rightio, so I've gone ahead and got the rest of this thing buttoned up. Dizzy cap, leads, alternator, AC compressor bracket, radiator's full of water. So I went ahead, yeah, just buttoned this thing up. Haven't given it a crank yet. Yeah, exhaust manifold's still cold, so I can put my hand on it. So touch wood, give this thing a flick of the key and see if she kicks in the guts, eh? With any luck, hopefully the timing's right. You can see the temperature, she's dead cold. Oh, see what we got. Yep, she's picking oil pressure up. Let this thing get up to temperature, yeah, get everything warm, and then we'll take it for a drive and see how she goes, eh? Rightio, so this thing is running better than it ever has. This thing used to have a bit of a rocket idle. I think it was yeah, some of them lifters or they've probably been gone back a fair while back actually. So yeah, this thing, I think those lifters have smoothed it out, and without that timing chain sort of rocking backwards and forwards, it's yeah, really smoothed it out. This thing's struggling to get up to temp at the moment. I've had it running for like 10 minutes and it's only sort of, it hasn't even got to the T on the temp gauge yet. So I might put the air filter back on this thing, yeah, button it up, take it for a drive, see if I can get up to temperature and yeah, see how it goes and hopefully all goes well, eh? Right, yeah, I think we've had a bit of a success here. I had this thing running for another 10 minutes, sitting in the shed with the aircon on, and yeah, the needle just wasn't moving. So I went, oh, let's take her out for a drive. Top the header tank up, yeah, out on the radiator now, and it's still sitting between the T and the E. The aircon's freezing my knees off. Yeah, things running better than it ever has. So yeah, bit of a win. So the wife's going to be happy. She can drive a car again. She can stop annoying me. So yeah, no, really happy. Car's running great. We get to enjoy again. So we'll be able to look out for the big battle out around Townsville again. So as always, everyone, really appreciate you watching. Do us a favour, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.